Holy shit. This episode was shit. Yeah, it was bad. Don't watch it. There were some itsy bitsies that were good, but the rest was just so shit. Let me explain this in this way. Hello and welcome to the episode 47 Meta Ship Morpheus. Yeah, we have Geto, the TED Talk shithead, who has a third wheel fucker on his head. And we also have Yuki, the comic relief, to make us forget everything Geto said because he's annoying. And we also have 100 people talking for absolutely no fucking reason but to waste our time and annoy us. And last but not least, we have obsessive boyfriend. We'll talk about that guy later. Seriously, Geto is getting so annoying, just speaking his heart out like he's in a TED Talk. I've been waiting for this episode for a full week just for that. I was thinking, oh, this is the last episode and possibly my last video since my channel will die with it. Let's hope it's a good one. Nope, it wasn't. But let's shut the fuck up about the negatives. Let's talk about the positive, which is not a lot, before I pull a Shibuya incident in real life. Don't worry, we'll talk about the negatives. I have a lot to say. By the way, we are 75 subscribers away from hitting 1,000 subs. So subscribe now before I destroy you for writing a manga spoilers in my comments thinking that I fucking read the manga. Oh, and join the Discord. All right, to start with the good things, we have to skip to 1720. We have this cute girl who has the looks of someone that worked at a black company and divorced wife with 3 children, being told by a Minecraft YouTuber to follow her and stuff. And oopsie, it's a monster. Wee.
ごめんね。びっくりした。お父さんとかお母さんとか。ダメだよ。やりすぎは。
Okay, that's sick. His entrance is well done. It shows us he hasn't changed from the last time we saw him, and his confidence here on Rika is amazing and covering the little girl's eyes to not see that. But we know she can see cursed spirits. We skip to Yuki talking to herself because she's setting up a cliffhanger. Usually if it's someone else I would shit on it, but it's Yuki, so it's fine. And here we see Yuta talking to the higher-ups, the same people who Gojo was talking to, so he can protect Yuta from being executed. We are shown that he's showing his loyalty and obeying orders. He was tasked to kill Yuji. Yuta isn't scared of him and didn't actually care until he knew about Inumaki. Give him an order or not, he will still kill him. And skip to the next part of everything that has been changed. Geto's death sentence is reinstated. Gojo has been deemed as an accomplice in the Shibuya Incident and have been expelled from the Jujutsu Society. Any attempt to free him will be deemed as a crime. Yaga is sentenced to death for Gojo and Geto's causing Shibuya Incident. Yuji's death sentence have been revoked and execution shall be carried out. Yuta is appointed to be Yuji's executioner. Alright, look, let's go through these. Geto's death sentence is reinstated. This is obvious. He has been in the dark for a long time and they didn't know he was behind it. But what makes you question it is why are they calling him Geto and not Kamo? Since it isn't actually Geto, but Kamo who's controlling him, I guess. And we question if the higher ups know or not and seem they are just in on it to stop Gojo. Gojo have been deemed as an accomplice in the Shibuya Incident. Let me tell you why. We all know how powerful Gojo is. He is basically an S tier in the Jujutsu Kaisen tier list. Higher ups are actually scared of him, not knowing what he's capable of. People are mostly scared of something they don't understand more than what they understand. Gojo is a threat. That aside, they are more scared of the seed, what could cause him to do. So giving an order for the Jujutsu Society is the right thing to do to protect the others. Yaga is sentenced to death. This is something that I don't understand. Why is Yaga being sentenced to death for being Gojo and Geto's leader? It was Geto's decision to leave. It was Geto's decision to fight the Jujutsu Society in the movie. It wasn't chosen by Yaga. This could possibly be said as removing anyone that is connected to the team. But also, Shoko isn't sentenced to death, so why? Yuji's death sentence. This one is obvious. It's basically because he's the vessel of Sukuna, right? Well, yes, that is correct. But also, was made so Yuta can fight without breaking any rules. That was made by the higher-ups. But let's be real, Yuji and Sukuna aren't just gonna stand there and just look at him killing him. Last but not least, Yuta is appointed to be Yuji's executioner. This was made so no one can interrupt/try and stop Yuta from executing Yuji. If they do, they will have a possible chance of dying. If not by them, it would be by Rika. These notices are a changer. It basically saying Gojo's team is fucked. And mostly moral would be put in there, with each person gonna have to choose whose side they are on, Yuta's or Yuji's. It'll open the door on a war inside the Jujutsu Society and will be an insane arc. We switch to this gaping asshole in Shibuya that is only getting bigger and bigger, and we see Yuji. The clap made us remember Todo. Let's be real here. By the way, while editing this video, I just saw Moist Critical's video on Jujutsu Kaisen, and you don't know how happy I was that someone like him appreciate and understand how Season 2 Jujutsu Kaisen was a masterpiece. Yes, last episode wasn't as good, but it's understandable and I guess it's acceptable. But we're not gonna say one episode has ruined the whole thing. No, Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 started with a bang. The bang is they showed us Gojo when he was a Jujutsu sorcerer. We met Geto, we met Shoko. We know the whole team. We know the story. We understand who's Geto, why Geto is doing this. It's so fucking good. In the Geto scene where he was sitting with Yuki, it just showed us that there are two sides. It basically split the community in half because some people just agree with Geto and what he's trying to do. Most of them just disagree how he's executing it. And how from the start they didn't show us a lot of fights. They just introduced us how the team is going, what they are doing, and how literally Yuji almost got a girlfriend who is tall and God, I need a tall girlfriend. Anyways, it was such a great anime. People underestimate it and keep just focusing on Yuji being a shithead, but no one understands why. Everybody's taking it as personally as much that, oh, he's just a weak, he's not doing so much, he's useless. It's so dumb. We all know that he has been a sorcerer for what, like 3 months or a year? I don't fucking know. But how the fuck would you say all this thinking he would beat Maki, he would beat Todo? It's so much. But people are just taking it personally and it's just annoying. I just wish people gave it an open-minded chance, you could say, and see it through and understand. But not all people see a lot of shows like that. So it is what it is. And now I can let my demons out and shit on the 1720 that made me hate the episode. We start with Geto giving us a speech on motivation, how we should be alpha males and let women stay in. Let's cut the shit. Yuki and Yuji's confusion explains the whole thing. A cool clip should be mentioned.
Gojo Sensei! 君には期待しているよ。聞いてるかい？少な。再び。
And here's what killed the momentum. So much shit was said. It's annoying to keep up, but for you guys, I'll explain. People equal worried. Worried equals scared. Government do not know what to do. Government get answer. See shocky answer. That's basically it. It's annoying and I hate how it took 7 minutes of the whole show. You could have shown us how they ran away, or what are they thinking, or Yuki hentai. I don't give a fuck. Show me anything. You could have shown us what happened to Todo, what Sykkuno's thoughts when Geto was talking to him. I just think so much could have been done, but I guess continuing even more would just be wrong, since in the manga it has more events happen that are way different. Yes, I just started reading the manga, so shut the fuck. All in all, Yuki out of 10 episodes. Subscribe now, you hear me? We are close. And join the Discord. Oh, and they need a sponsor.